Yo, what is going on everyone? Guiding Light here, back with another Fortnite video, and in this one I'm going to be giving you guys a bunch of tips and tricks on how it is that you guys can level up the fastest here in Fortnite's brand new season. So we're going to jump right on into it, guys. I'm going to give you a few tips that right off the bat here. Now obviously you do want to be checking out your challenges, your weekly challenges that come out every Thursday. Those are going to be the biggest boost to your battle pass and to your overall level. But here in the new season, we actually have some additional challenges which you might not even be aware of. So if you hop into your battle pass, you'll see that every single skin that comes in this season's battle pass actually has their own set of challenges. So if you go past every single skin, as you unlock it, you're actually going to get a challenge book along with it. So if you take a look on the left side there's 3 challenges for every skin, and it's also going to get you a brand new style for each one of these skins as well. So as you're leveling up your battle pass, whether you got just the standard pass or you went in and got the 2800 V-Buck pass to give yourself a little boost, what you want to be doing is going out and doing all of these additional challenges. Now, especially if you got the $28 pass, you're going to have about 3 or 4 more sets of challenges right off the bat, which are going to be able to boost your XP like crazy, because you're actually going to have way more challenges unlocked than most of the other players as of right now that just bought the normal pass. Now, after that, what you want to do is, play a couple games out and start earning some of these accolades. Now, once you've played a few of your matches, what you want to do is go into your accolade list and check and see which one is about to be leveled up. You would be surprised just how much XP you guys can get just from mining materials or just simply going fishing. So all you guys really need to do is go out of your way to complete some of these accolades, whether you spend a few minutes each match just fishing, just a few minutes each match going out to collect forged items so that you can heal up with some mushrooms or apples, or even just simply harvesting wood, brick, and metal. These challenges and accolades are actually going to give you a crazy boost and can actually level you up almost entirely in one little challenge. So if you're really going out of your way here and paying attention to these, you can see there's certain accolades. We've gone through every accolade that I've leveled up, so you guys can get a good look at what different things you can do, or maybe some of the accolades you guys actually haven't unlocked yet. So take a time, maybe pause the video here and there, take a look at some of these accolades that maybe you guys haven't completed, and these are actually going to help you guys level up immensely, because once you guys have finished all of the challenges, there's not many more boosts that you can get until waiting until next Thursday. So you really want to go out of your way to make sure that you're completing some of those accolades. Now, certain things that you guys can do while you're in game that'll actually increase your XP is very, very simple. So if you really want to get a high XP game, be getting like 10+ thousand XP each and every game, what you guys want to be doing is really trying to make it into the top 10. Not only are you guys going to be getting accolades for getting into the top 10, but you're also going to be getting a massive XP boost just for surviving that long in general. The more time you spend in the game and the more players that you outlast, the more XP you're going to get. So there's 2 ways that you guys can go about it. Either you can kind of play it slow, go for 3-4 elims a game, but then end up in the top 10, and that's going to give you a ton of XP right off the bat. Or you can just bum rush into the highly populated areas and try to get 5 kills really, really quickly, and then if you die, it's not that crazy big of a deal because you can just drop in again. But overall, those wins are going to give you a pretty big boost in XP, so just depending on the type of player you are, if you're a super hyper aggressive player and you like to go for high kill games, then that's going to get you a lot of XP. But if you aren't the craziest at getting kills, or maybe you just don't want to be that hyper aggressive, what you can do is just simply outlast opponents, and this is a great way to earn XP. Even if you aren't like that crazy good at the game, it's still a great way to earn XP. All you guys have to do is just simply play it slow, play patient, mine as many materials as you guys can, and open up as many chests as you guys can, because each and every chest that you open is actually going to give you some XP, and that goes for the ammo boxes as well. So if you ever see an ammo box that's kind of floating on a table or underneath an item that can be broken, you don't want to just break the item straight away. What you want to do is go out of your way to actually loot that box, because it will give you XP for each and every box that you open. Now, another thing to keep track of if you make it to the end of the circles is to go after those supply drops. So I see a lot of players just passing up the opportunity to go for supply drops, but what you want to do is really go for every supply drop that you see. Not only are you going to get some really, really good loot that will help you get extra kills, but it will actually bait enemies towards you, so you can get some easy eliminations and some easy XP that way. And you're also going to complete the accolade that has to do with the supply drops, which usually do end up taking the longest to complete. So anytime you see a supply drop, especially when you're in those ending circles, you do want to do your best to try to get to the supply drop first, open it up for the XP, and then you should have a bunch of healing items that spawn out of the supply drop as well. So then all of the people that are going to be rushing toward that supply drop to try to pick it up as well, you can usually get easy eliminations on because they're rushing and you have all those meds that you just picked up. On top of the fact that almost every supply drop I've picked up this season has actually given me a scar, so that's another great way to go about getting some easy kills. Now, another big thing you want to keep track of this season is actually going fishing. Now, a lot of people, they pass up on the opportunity to go fishing, but not only is it going to get you a crazy amount of healing items that will help you last longer, these are way better than medkits because you can use them a lot faster and you can hold usually a lot more. Not only that though, guys, but they've actually added in a ton of new fish this season. They've kind of completely reworked the whole entire fishing system. There's even a way to get a pro fishing rod now if you're lucky enough to find one. This will actually increase your chances at getting some better fish, but they've added a ton of new fish. And it's actually quite easy, as you'll see here in this clip, to even get some of the goldfish now. You can stack them up to 2 times over, so these are some great healing items. But not only that, but it's a great way to farm XP as well, because while everyone's out there getting kills and, you know, just going crazy, you can sit, chill in the back, get a bunch of fish, and by the time you're done stacking up, you'll already be in the top 25, which will get you a bunch of bonus XP just for that as well. So not only are you going to be ready for that ending fight, because you'll have tons of mats, tons of healing, but all the other people who are fighting all game, they're going to already be pretty low on health. They're probably not going to have as many mats and stuff as you because they run so many build battles. So if you really take your time to just kind of land on the outside of the map, chill and get a couple fish for the first couple minutes, you'd be surprised how much of an XP boost it can actually give you at the end of your game. And you'll see here in this clip, by the time I was done fishing, it only took me about 2 minutes. I was already in the top 25 and pretty stacked on mythic items that I was lucky enough to find, on top of a bunch of mythic fish as well. So as much as you can run around looting chests, those chests are going to give you a decent amount of XP, but going around to these fishing holes is by far the fastest way to farm XP, and it's definitely the least risky. On top of that, you're going to get all the fish you need and all the heals you need for the rest of your game, which should help you get even more eliminations at the end of your game. So you can see yourself going from a 1 or 2 elim game up to even like a 5, 6, even 7 elim game, simply just by fishing and taking your time getting to that final circle. But as you guys can see here in this clip, I was able to collect 2 goldfish on my very first run. So there's these brand new thermal fish, which are going to give you an insane amount of healing, and on top of that, you can pop those very, very fast. You don't have to sit there in a box for like 10 seconds trying to pop a medkit. Instead, you can just pop these, and it takes maybe like 1-2 seconds max, and you're ready to fight again. So it's a lot easier to stay alive that way. Now, the final tip I have for you guys, once you've gone into Team Rumble, completed all of your challenges, gone into some solo matches, maybe even some duos to try to get some of those fish collected and get those accolades done, the final thing I suggest doing is trying to group up with some friends. Now, sometimes that can be difficult, so if maybe you don't have anyone to play with, you should try dropping your Epic, your PSN, or maybe even your Xbox gamertag down in the comments below. This will help you guys actually group up together. And if you play with friends, it's actually going to give you an XP boost after every single game. So the more friends you have in there, the bigger boost it's going to give you, which is a pretty easy way to start stacking up on XP. So what you want to try to do is actually play squads as much as you can, work together with your team to outlive opponents, get all those fish that you can, and maybe even do some of the recommended challenges. I know there's a challenge this week to take out that boss 3 separate times, which can be a little difficult, especially when the POI just has so many players at it right now. So definitely try to play as many squad matches as you can. If you can't do squads, maybe just try to settle for duos. That way you still get a little bit of bonus XP. But other than that though, guys, that's pretty much all the tips and tricks I can give you guys this season to level up as fast as you can. So following these tips will definitely help you level up considerably faster than just playing out normal matches. But other than that though, guys, that's pretty much it for me in this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.